Okay, so if you're not using AI like this, I would be pretty scared for the next 5 years. Now, I saw something earlier that said we're about to enter what's known as a K-shaped economy. And that basically is where the very rich go on an upwards trajectory in terms of the income they have, the value of the assets they own. And the poorer people, even in this context, people that have a decent amount of money, but let's say just have a job, then they have the downwards trajectory, right? Because as AI continues to get more and more powerful, those people who don't own assets and they're reliant on employment either lose their job because it's been replaced by AI, or have their hours cut, or generally just the value of what they do if they're not using AI is so much lower than somebody who is completely capable using these AI tools. So that's the kind of K-shaped economy. And the reason why I'm sort of talking about this is because AI keeps blowing my brain every single day I use it. So just today alone, I finished my dissertation and uploaded it to university. I uploaded and scheduled 2 videos for one of my clients, and as part of that was making like 6 thumbnails between the videos. Had a call with said client in the morning. Then I finished outlining an entire kind of YouTube script and like board and visuals for a video that's going to come out on the AI channel next week. And I've also been building out a lead magnet for that video too. And the crazy thing is, I've used AI 90% of the way. And before kind of Claude came out, before it was available, these tasks that I got done today would have taken me twice as long, if not 3-4 days. And even just as an example now, the lead magnet that I would need to have built a landing page for, I would need to upload the lead magnet into like a form and embed that onto my email. Well, AI is doing all of that for me, whilst I can kind of just sit back and record this video. So the reason why the leverage for people that use and know how to use AI is going to be so much higher than you even think possible, I think most people even think possible, is that whilst you can run your agents essentially doing things for you, then that frees up your mind to focus on tasks that only you can do. And now, one of the best ways to take advantage of agents being able to do a lot of work for you is that I say always, I've made the habit of having Claude open on my laptop, but also having a notebook open at the same time. Now, I've kind of got pages of here from the past month or so, and I'll just write the date at the top of the page of the notebook, and then throughout the day, I'll write down loads of different things. I've got thoughts, I've got notes from calls with KJ, my mentor, yesterday. I've got like little diagrams of things I was thinking of build out, like video ideas. And the reason why I think AI is so good is because it can just take over a lot of the work that you would be doing manually. And as long as you give it like a decent amount of good input and good knowledge to begin with, then that middle bit gets done really well by AI. And like you can either film content, which is something realistically only humans can do. You can be creative by writing and journaling down. You can just go, like earlier I was just doing like a barefoot walk on the grass, or you can go grab a coffee, you can meet with your friends. So we're going to get so much more time back for the people that know how to use AI. What I will say though is that after AI has done its work, you have to kind of check it a little bit. So this is the kind of, you have to do the first 10%, AI does the 80% in the middle, and you do the 10% in the end. This is what I sort of know as the 10-80-10 rule. I'm going to go deeper on it in the video that I was recording, but it's just a very exciting time to be alive if you are using AI and experimenting with these tools every single day. I think there's still a lot of people saying, oh, I don't know if AI is going to get that good. It has the fact now it can just do stuff for me inside of Google and inside of my browser, and go through Kit and go through GitHub. Even though it's a little bit slow now, I think it's unrealistic to suggest that in 12 months time even, it's not going to be a heck of a lot faster. So this is the worst AI will ever be. And it's only going to get better from now. A little bit like the internet, a little bit like social media. If you just think how much that's changed in the last 10 years, how much YouTube has changed in the last 10 years and improved, why would you think that AI would be any different? And then the second thing is, I think in order for you to take advantage of this, and what I'm doing to try and ride that trend of the K graph going upwards, is using AI every single day and trying to get better, but also keeping this little notebook next to me, because I think the real skill will come and reward those people with the best 10% either side of the AI work. So the people that have the best ideas still are going to get rewarded. The people that can strategically think about the direction they want to take their life or their business are still going to get rewarded. I don't think AI is quite at a point yet where it can do that for you, because at the end of the day, if you do that, then you're just going to outsource your life to some machine, and you're not going to be in charge of your own destiny. As lame as that might sound, you still want to decide what you want to do with your life. That's not something I would trust to AI. But yeah, so I think that's the only way to use AI, really, every day and with a notebook. And then hopefully we can all ride that upwards trajectory of the K-shaped graph together. But we'll see in 12 months where the economy is.